it should be match of the year because Austin Theory's in it, Mr. Two-time United States champion, and I defeated 2 former world champions. I defeated them to become the United States champion, so why wouldn't that match be match of the year?
Austin Theory was put in the ultimate put up or shut up position when he was placed in that triple threat match with Bobby Lashley and Seth Rollins.
Triple threat match is exciting, it's energetic, it's action-packed, it's 100 miles an hour from beginning to end.
First man to gain pinfall or submission will become the United States champion.
The game plan, in a one-on-one match is very simple. In a tag team match, it's very simple. The triple threat match, all of those preconceived notions and caveats go out the window.
There's not really a way to plan in that match, but for me, I knew what I needed to do, take my time and take my chances.
Wisdom beyond his years displayed by Austin Theory.
Think about this, if I'm Austin Theory, I may favorably match up against Seth Rollins athletically. I don't know how many people on earth match up to Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley is a total freak of nature. He continues to hit his peak. By definition, you're only supposed to have one peak.
I mean, of course, being in that match, you have Bobby Lashley, somebody that's literally wrecked through everybody.
He is indeed something beyond human.
And you have Seth Rollins, who literally has a plan for everything.
Seth Rollins is so good that I don't think people have even caught up to everything that he's doing.
Rollins' eyes just lit up. And now a stop by Rollins!
I think it'll be years before people fully appreciate how good Seth freaking Rollins is.
Bobby Lashley, Seth Rollins, proven commodities, right? And have been for years and years and years in our industry. And then a guy like Austin Theory, who frankly, I don't think there's a top of the mountain too high for.
We're about to take a trip A-Town down!
My whole objective of this match was to find that opening, find that little moment in time, and take it all. And that's exactly what I did.
It's less about the how and all about the now. And new U.S. champion, Austin Theory.
He's incredible in so many different ways, and I think really only scratching the surface of what he's capable of. I'm not certain Austin Theory even knows how good Austin Theory is now, much less what he will be in the future.